Hello, hello, hello. Coach TL checking in again. I want to let you guys know it's good to be here. It's good to see you. But I got to keep it real with a lot of things I talk about. As you can see here in my background, I got some of the products and things like that I use. But you know what? We got so many different products that I don't like to talk products. Why? Because my thing is, I like to get in better health. It stuff works for me. I can give you my personal testimonial, but reality is you got to come up with your own. You got to try what we have, talk to your doctors, do whatever you got to do your research, whatever you want to call it. But the bottom line is, I talk to so many people, and they talk to me all the time about how broke they are, how they want to have more, how they want to have that time freedom. And the best way to do it is get yourself involved. In a lot of cases, you're your worst enemy. And being your worst enemy is going to hurt you in the long run. So get involved, make things happen for yourself. For instance, first of all, I'm going to identify everybody because, I like to keep the names to be saved, protect the innocent, and all that kind of stuff. But really, when it's all said and done, I'll be identifying everybody as my brother and my sister because I'm not going to say no names because they might understand, they might see their own story out here. Because when people start telling me about things, my heart goes out. But now I'm going to make some changes. For one, my heart is going to go out for those that want change. If you don't want change, it's difficult for me to help you if you don't want change yourself. So we gonna keep it real with everything. If you want to make more money, I got something for you. If you want to change your health, I got something for you. Whether it's to lose weight, get better shape, run a marathon, or just walk 2 miles, just walk a block. I mean, because I talk to some folks and they give me their own personal testimonial on what has what I'm talking about has done for them. But reality, when it's all said and done, you got to do it for you. You got to make it happen for yourself. I mean, I'm talking to one guy, and he's talking about woe is me all the time. And it's a good dude. One of my brothers. He's a good dude, but reality is everything is a woe is me. Take that me out of it and just make it happen. Just make it happen for yourself and your family. I asked the guy, I said, young fellow, whatnot. I said, what do you really want? What is your why? And he tells me his why is he wants to retire his wife. But the thing is, you got to do something different. You have to do something different. This is the greatest opportunity that I've ever heard of. I mean, life is good. Life is great for me. Matter of fact, I'm going to get on that for a moment. People ask you, how you doing? Why are you complaining? Why do you start telling them about your illnesses and how bad the day was, what your wife did to you, what your husband did to you, what your significant other, whoever it happens to be? Reality, people want to hear positive things. And if you put out positive vibes, you will receive those positive vibes. You will receive positive vibes all the time. Ask me how am I doing. I guarantee you, if you've asked me in the past, now I have my bad days, but if you ask me in the past how I'm doing, life is great. Life is great and getting better. Why is it getting better? Because reality, there's always somebody out there doing worse than you, worse than me. I want to show people how to take their lives to a whole different level. And how do you take your life to a whole different level? You got to do something that you haven't done before. If you do the same thing over and over and over, you get the same results over and over and over. You have to make change in your life. So I definitely want everybody to get in contact. Let's make some things happen. I want my challenge to you is if you want to make a change in your life, definitely get back with me. You know how to contact me. 951-462-1155. That's my number. You can email me as well, CoachTL411 at gmail.com. Now for you out there, I didn't say I'm on the fifth floor. Fifth floor. I like to throw that in. But anyway, on the serious note, if you guys never watched that show, you wouldn't know what I'm talking about anyway. But on the serious note, let's make some things happen in a big way. This guy's telling me, he says he wants to retire his wife one day, but he still does the same things over and over. I'm talking about residual income. I'm talking about passive income. I'm talking about you do something one time and get paid over and over and over and over. If you're doing something where when you are off the clock, your money stops, there's nothing wrong with that because I've done it for many, many years. But once you get the knowledge, I tell people all the time, knowledge is power. Once you get the knowledge, you won't want to do the same thing over and over. You want to do something different. Change is a good thing. Change is a real good thing. I mean, I can date back, before the cell phones came out, when we had pagers. We thought that was the best thing since sliced bread. Walk around with a pager, somebody can call you, run to the phone booth, booyah, make that phone call. But see, now times have changed. We don't have to go to the phone booth. Matter of fact, it's sometimes, because I do multiple things. And when I say multiple things, everything I do is regard to passive income, but also is helping people. Man, ain't nothing better than helping somebody and they come up to you later and say that, I made an extra $2,000 this month. I made an extra $1,500, and that's not even the big money, folks. When people start talking, my income increased this year over $100,000 compared to what I made last year. Now that's a beautiful feeling. At least it is for me. It hits me right in the heart. I love hearing people talk about how they've come up, and that's all I want to do is help people to take their lives from here to here. And how do you do that? By plugging into our system. Now you see in the background some of the products that I've used. That's just one of the many ways. I love when people want to retire with great dignity. Now that's the money part of it. Products and services, they speak for themselves. But when you get yourself in a position where you no longer have to work. Matter of fact, one guy told me, he said, I like to be in a position where I don't have to do nothing. In other words, you got a great income coming in. If you want to work, you can. If you don't want to work, you don't work. If you want to get up in the morning and change your mind and get back into bed, I don't know about you. Have you ever done that? Like you at work and then you decide after you got up and getting ready to take off to work, you're like, I don't feel like going. I'm going to call in sick. Or just don't go. Man, ain't no better sleep than that. That's some good sleep when you get ready to do that stuff. But anyway, the bottom line to all of this is get with me. Let me show you what I've done. I mean, it works for me, because a lot of people, they go out and they start talking to people that have not really talking to folks, but they go to seminars. In reality, you go to a seminar and you listen to this guy up on the podium, whatnot. He's speaking. Next thing you know, they're asking, they can only take 500 people and they want the first 500 and they pay this amount of money and they're going to be your mentor and all that kind of stuff. Once you give up your money, then they take you to another phase. And when they take you to another phase, you got to pay more money. But when it's all said and done, they've collected all this money and you end up quitting before you get to the gold mine. Why? Because you run out of money. Because most people think if I just pay somebody, things are just going to automatically booyah, kind of like playing the lotto. Yeah, the lotto, you make a lot of money if you win, but how many people actually win? Yeah, you might win $3, $10, but how many actually win that mega million and all that kind of stuff? So what I'm talking about really is plug into the system. The products, they work. That's without a doubt. So I want everybody to, check out what we got going on. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. So anyway, with that said, I'm going to be tuning back in and I'm going to show you guys some stuff. Holler at me. Let me do a presentation. Just you and I, eyeball to eyeball, kneecap to kneecap. We're going to make it happen in a big way. Man, life is great. I'm getting ready to, get in the jacuzzi, whatnot, try to enjoy life on this great sunny day. So anyway, with that said, you guys have a great morning, great afternoon, and a great nightlife. So anyway, with that said, Coach TL checking out. You guys make it a great day. We're going to make some things happen in a big way. Bye now. Bye for now.